hiding somewhere.
I really must remember to stop underestimating you, Doctor. How did you know?
You mean that you were lying about the contents of the message? You said you'd given up on the Cardassian survivors who were lost in the Gamma Quadrant. Oziel was right. You're not the giving up song.
Very good, Doctor. You've come a long way from the naive young man I met 5 years ago. You've become distrustful and suspicious. It suits you.
I had a good teacher.
What did the message really say, Eric? It was a call for help. From Inabran Tain.
Tain. But you said you'd seen his ship destroyed by the Dominion.
I did. But Tain was head of the Obsidian Order for 20 years. He can survive that. He can survive anything. I have to find him, Doctor. I owe it to him.
You don't owe Tain anything. He had you exiled from Cardassia.
Yes, but aside from that, we were very close. He was my mentor, and I'm not going to turn my back on him. If it'll make you feel any better, you can come with me. All you have to do is come up with an excuse why you need the runabout, and we could leave immediately.
So let me get this straight. You want me to lie to my commanding officer, violate Starfleet regulations, and go with you on a mission into the Gamma Quadrant which will probably get us both killed?
I'm ready when you are.
In that case, let's go. To Captain Sisko's office.
How did you know that the message isn't fake? That it was really sent by Tain?
The code sequence was personally designed by Tain and myself. No one else knows it. Now, somehow, he got that message out, and I have to follow it back to its source.
Did the message contain any coordinates?
No, most of it was identification coded. The rest of it was just one word, alive, repeated over and over again. So it should be easy enough to triangulate the source. Captain, Tain might not be alone. There could be others. Troops from the Cardassian Romulan fleet, survivors from the Dominion attack on New Bajor, and even crew members from those Federation ships that disappeared in the Gamma Quadrant. This is a mission of mercy. You can't ignore it.
I'm still not totally convinced that it's a genuine message. But I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Captain, you can't let him go. It's too dangerous.
Your concern is touching, Doctor, but I assure you, I can take care of myself.
Maybe you can, but you're still not going alone.
The Doctor? I think you've just volunteered.
Dr. Bashir isn't going anywhere. You have someone else in mind.
I don't know what makes me angrier. That you agreed to go into the Gamma Quadrant with Garrick. Or that I had to hear it from Cisco.
I was going to tell you.
When? On your way out the airlock?
The Klingon warrior does not have to explain why he chooses to face danger, not even to his Parmakai.
So in other words, you were afraid I'd make a scene. That I'd embarrass you. Maybe even cry.
You are capable of anything.
Don't worry, Worf. I won't be shedding any tears.
Then you came to wish me a good death in battle.
No. Came for dates.
My Klingon operas.
Well, you won't be using them for the next few days. Somebody might as well enjoy them. What? Something wrong?
You have a tendency to misplace things.
And you're afraid that I might lose your precious operas?
Yes.
It's a distinct possibility. If I were you, I'd hurry back. That is, if you were to keep the collection intact. Have a glorious death, or don't. It's up to you. The Gamma Quadrant? You can't go to the Gamma Quadrant.
Oh, I can. And I will. I have to.
But if something were to happen to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, I'm sure you could find someone else to eat your meals with. Not that you'd have to. I fully intend to return.
It's not just the meals.
As I know, I'm the only other Cardassian on the station.
It's not that either. You know that. It's just that we're intelligent and cultured and kind.
My dear, you're young. So I realize that you're a poor judge of character.
Why do you always make fun of my feelings for you?
Perhaps because I find them a bit misguided.
Well, if this is what you think, why do you spend so much time with me?
Because I'm exiled and alone and a long way from home. And when I'm with you, it doesn't feel so bad. See, no matter what happens, no matter how bleak things may look, I promise you I will come back. You have my word.
I believe you.
Take your hands off her.
Father, no!
You touch my daughter again, I'll kill you.
Your father. Let him go, please.
Go ahead. Kill me. She'll never forgive you, you know.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm sure it's no excuse to act like a pair of Klingons. I'll act as I please, Ferengi. Then you'll excuse me while I call security? I'm sure Odo will get a big thrill out of having you locked up in one of his holding cells.
Father. Please.
Public opinion seems to be running against you. You know, I think that actually helped my back.
Let's go, Garrick. I'll buy you a drink.
Pleasure, as always, my dear. You do have a lovely daughter. She must take after her mother.
We're wrong about Garrick, Father. He's a good man.
You have no idea how much it pains me to hear you say that. It is good to see you again, Zion.
It's good to see you too, Father. What are you doing on the station?
Oh, I had a little skirmish with a Klingon battle cruiser. My ship was damaged, so I came here for repairs. And to spend some time with you. And I can see we have a lot to talk about.
Remember, this is a reconnaissance mission. We're to avoid Dominion ships at all costs to evacuate one piece.
What about Garrick? I wonder about you.
I suppose I don't have to tell you to keep a close eye on him.
At the first sign of betrayal, I will kill him, but I promise to return the body intact.
I assume that's a joke.
We will see. You want me to sponsor your application to Starfleet Academy.
But what do you think?
I think it is a bad idea.
Well, I can write the actual letter myself. I just need you to sign it.
Find someone else.
Why? Because I'm a Cardassian. You're a Klingon. Nog is a Ferengi. Starfleet Academy is a very accepting place.
You are not just a Cardassian. You are a spy, an assassin, and a saboteur.
I know I've done some unfortunate things in the past, and I regret them. That's why I want to join Starfleet, why I need to join Starfleet. I'm looking for a fresh start, a way to make up for all the damage I've done. I need to prove to myself that I can be better than I am, but I need your help, your support to start me on my way to redemption.
If that is how you feel, I will consider your request.
That's all I ask. And frankly, I think I can be quite an asset to Starfleet. With my extensive experience, I could skip the lower ranks entirely and begin my career as a commander. Maybe you should suggest that in your letter. Tell them you'd be honored to serve under me.
Do not play games with me. You have no desire to join Starfleet, do you?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Then why all of this deception?
Because lying is a skill like any other, and if you want to maintain a level of excellence, you have to practice constantly.
Represent someone else.
Mr. Worf, you're no fun at all.
Good.
Major, you and I have to talk.
Ducat, I've had a busy day. I just want to drink my coffee.
I left my daughter in your care. You promised me you would look after her. I trusted you.
Listen, if this is about taking Ziel to services at the Bajoran
I'm
Shrine,
not talking about exposing her to your backward superstitions. She's half Bajoran. That's part of her cultural heritage. I understand that. I'm talking about Garrick.
what about him?
She's in love with him.
I wouldn't call it love.
So you've known about this all along, and you've done nothing to stop it?
She was lonely. The last time I checked, he's the only other Cardassian living on the station.
The man is a heartless, cold-blooded killer.
Like I said, he's a Cardassian. Your daughter is a grown woman capable of making her own decisions. I'm not fond of Garrick, and I may even think that their friendship is a mistake. But the way I see it, that's her prerogative.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
Did what?
Allowed my daughter to associate with a man you knew was my enemy? Stood by while he whispered poison in her ear? And all under the guise of doing me a favor?
No, Ducat, let's get one thing straight. I didn't bring Zial to the station for you. I did it for her. Because I knew it would be better for her to be here than being a soldier fighting in your private little war with the Klingons.
Save your excuses, Major. You've betrayed me. And I promise I won't forget it.
If that's a threat, I'm not impressed.
There was a time when Bajorans took Cardassian threats very seriously.
Not anymore.
Good day, Major.
Good day.
these runabout replicators can provide a more varied menu. I'd like to get my hands on that fellow Earl Grey and tell him a thing or two about TV that just dropped out of war. There's something wrong.
We can go no further.
What do you mean?
My readings indicate the source of that coded signal is deep in Dominion space. I have strict orders to avoid unnecessary risk. We must turn back.
Well, I certainly don't want to take an unnecessary risk. But our sensors show no sign of Gemini warships in this area.
True, but the likelihood of contact will increase from this point on. My orders were very clear.
We've come all this way. To turn around now without an answer, it seems so uncriminal.
I am also a Starfleet officer.
Why don't we go through this nebula? We can avoid detection and get light years closer to the source of the transmission.
Our shields would be useless in that nebula.
But so would Gemini sensors. The answer is out there, Commander. We just have to have the courage to find it. And remember, it's not just Kane we're looking for. The Maryland, the Proxima, the Sarajevo, Starfleet ships that have been lost in the Gamma Quadrant for years. And their crews, brave soldiers, warriors of the Federation unaccounted for. We owe it to them to do everything in our power to find them and bring them home. It's the honorable thing to do.
You use that word, but you have no idea what it means.
Maybe not. But you do.
Setting course for the nebula.
There's a pocket of Tomer gas ahead of us.
Bringing her to 031 or 355.
Steady, Ash. What could that be?
Whatever they are coming right at us.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. You still haven't lost them.
I know that.
There are 4 more Jem'Hadar ships in close pursuit and at least 2 ahead of us on an intercept course.
We must warn the station. There is only one reason for the Dominion to hide such a large fleet this close to the wormhole.
You think they're planning to attack the Alpha Quadrant?
I'm certain of it.
Your message is transmitting now, but it's hard to tell if it's getting through all this interference.
We've got to get clear of the nebula.
What happened? We've just come to a dead stop.
I have a set of tracker beam.
Repolarize the hull. Try to shake us loose. Ah, are we glad to see you? Could one of you point us in the direction of the wormhole?
I'm telling you, he knows exactly who I am. Kiriyoshi already recognizes me. Maurice, the O'Brien's baby is less than a month old. He doesn't recognize his own finger. He spent 7 months inside my belly, listening to my heartbeat, hearing my voice. There's a connection there. Every time I walk into the room, he smiles. It's probably gas. Thanks. But you know, just the right thing to say.
That's my baby boy.
He recognized me.
Did he?
Hold on, I'm getting a priority 1 distress signal from the Gamma Quadrant. Dax to Cisco, you better come out here.
What is it?
I've got a message from Ward, but it's badly garbled.
Maybe I can clean it up. It says Jem'Hadar, then some coordinates I can't make out. Build up, then
Go on.
it ends with.
We just lost contact with 2 of our listening posts in the Gamma Quadrant. The Dominion. They're coming.
Notify Starfleet Command. Put the station on yellow alert. Make sure everyone knows this is not a drill. Major, I want you to take the Defiant into the Gamma Quadrant. Locate Mr. Wolf. Find out what the hell is going on there.
And if an invasion fleet is on the way?
Then get back here as soon as possible. God help us all.
the man in charge. I was just trying to explain to your colleagues here that this is all an unfortunate misunderstanding.
Cardassians are all alike. You talk too much. Let him go. I give the orders here. Release me or die.
Yes.
Juicy says.
This is Internment Camp 371. You are here because you are enemies of the Dominion. There is no release, no escape, except death.
Another listening post has gone dead, and the one closest to the wormhole is detecting an incoming ship.
Picking up an increase in neutrino levels. Something's coming through.
Shield's fully charged.
Weapons ready.
The wormhole's opening.
On screen.
This is a find.
We're being hailed.
Put it through. Major, what have you found?